Why do we suffer at the hands of these politicians? Don't you know politicians work for you? You're the boss. You hire them and you fire them. Look how they campaign. You know what they do? They audition.
Yeah!
When you put them on the job, if they're not doing the job, then you fire them. Because you're in control. From the city to the state to Congress to the president, you run. Talk Labor fans, we're back. Hey, and we got a lot of things to talk about tonight. We got things like the Richmond Park Fest that's coming up. We have all kinds of events that's going to be coming up this year. We got Infinite Scholars that's coming up. We just got a whole host of things that's coming up this in the next few months, and we want you to be right on top of all of it. I want to say I've been in and out of town. Some having fun, some working, but hey, it's been enjoyable. So I'm back now. Let's talk about some things. First thing I want to talk about. In life, in your life, if there's a race between yourself and, let's say, some other race, a Caucasian or something like that, do you think the odds are going to be even when you start? When I mean race, I don't mean run down the street. I'm talking about race for life. No. I got to hand it to. I get on African Americans a lot about what they do and don't do. But to be as resilient as we are, after all the things that happened to us, we're still standing strong. We're still standing strong. When we were kidnapped, brought over here, murdered, heads bashed in, taking the family and spreading them apart, with this slavery thing, we stood strong. We didn't fall. We didn't go away. As a matter of fact, we've gotten bigger and stronger. I think that's God. He was looking out for us. We knew that, things have been worse than that for other people, but it happened. We're here. And guess what? Times have changed now. Times have changed. Oh, you still got racism, but times have changed, and, we're doing some great things. The reason I say that, I happen to go back and with Ancestry and look at some of my ancestors. I am so damn proud of these people. I really am. I went back to my great, great, great grandfather, grandmother on both sides of the family. They were magnificent. I knew that I held my head up high for some reason. And I say to you, go back and research who you are. It's just going to make you feel good. It's really going to make you feel good. I was told years ago about my grandmother when she was a little girl, and her father and the family, they were living in Arkansas. And they had to leave Arkansas in a hurry because I think that there was an altercation where they were attacked by some Caucasians in Arkansas, and they ended up killing some people because they were protecting their family. And they had to leave. They had to change their name. When I heard this, I thought it was, I didn't know if it was true or not, to be honest with you. But when I dug the history up, it was absolutely true. It was absolutely true. They were a very proud people. People know her in West Point by the name of my grandmother, by the name of Mary Bush. When she was a little girl, their last name was Calvert, and they had to flee Arkansas. Came to West Point, Mississippi, changed their name to Taylor, and they moved on from there. I looked at my great great grandfather. His name was Jack Williams. Jack Williams. He's just beautiful, man. And everything linked up because they did it through the census. When I say they, I'm talking about the ancestry people. They did it through the census, um, and they looked these people up, and hey, man, beautiful, beautiful. Everything felt just in place like people said. You know, when people tell you that, if you don't have proof, you know how sometimes people stretch things a little bit, but not this time. Not this time. So I've gotten that, and I'm putting it all together for my family. And I got a auntie that lives in Seattle, Washington. And I promised her I'm going to get that to her. That was my mother's baby sister, Rosie. I'm going to get that to her and the rest of the family. People are waiting on that. Came back beautiful. That's my personal stuff. Now, let's get into what I want to talk about. Take a look at this picture right here. I mean, this is real life. Really, this is real life. Some people are afraid to talk about it, afraid to admit it, but believe me, when you are trying to take off in life, when you get your wings and you want to fly, you're going to find all kind of obstacles. And they're going to tell you, you know what, you guys are just lazy and you need to bring yourself up by your bootstrap. Hey, you know, bootstraps, guess what? We were some of the workingest people in the world. We worked for nothing. We worked to stay alive. That's the way it was in slavery. We worked to stay alive. These people made more money off of us than the law allowed in the South. Working with free labor. Can you imagine owning a McDonald's and having people work there for nothing and you get all the profits? That's what was happening, you know? And thanks to, people talk about him if they want to, but thanks to Abraham Lincoln, for whatever reason he did it, I don't care. He did it. Abolished slavery. And so take a look at this picture here. You see what I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking about. Okay. Now, you know what? I want you to take another look at this other little picture here. If you ever wonder what's on kids, my kids are beautiful little things. Black, white, it doesn't matter. Brown, you know, they're beautiful little things. And, you know, I just happen to have this picture, and I wanted you to take a look at this one. It is cute. It is a cute little picture. But I want to talk to you about one other thing now. I got a lot of things to talk about. But we're going to talk about, you know, I'll give you an update on the lawsuit every time until it's totally resolved. I think you're going to be impressed today. But right now I want to talk about Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields is a fighter that you haven't heard about. But she owns every belt that there is. And here again, we're talking about obstacles in the way. This lady should be revered as one of the best fighters in the country. But nobody heard about her. Claressa Shields. I want you to take a look her up. Look her up. She holds every belt. She unified all the belts in the middleweight class. And so there's no doubt that she's the champion. She's the champion fighter out there. So you take around, you do the best you can, but pull it up and take a look at it. It is just magnificent, magnificent. I'm going to take a little break, but I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about somebody that I thought was cool. And I don't know if she still may be cool. I don't know. But when I did my history on her, I didn't like what I saw. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Do you know what smoking and cigarettes do to the inside of your body?
It hurts your body. Smoke and cigarettes can hurt your lungs.
It hurts your throat.
It hurts lots of other parts too.
It makes you more likely to get heart disease and lung disease.
It increases your risk for a heart attack or stroke.
And on the outside, it really just stinks.
Your clothes smell,
Your breath is gross.
and your teeth get yellow.
Hello, do you hear what we're saying?
Do you hear what we're saying?
Do you hear what we're saying?
Smoking isn't cool.
It's not cool at all.
And it can kill you. And you won't start smoking for yourself. Just do it for me. And me. And me. And me.
And me.
And us.
Okay, we are back. And I'm telling you, I want to talk to you about somebody that I liked a lot, but I did a little history on her and didn't like what I saw. Person still may be good, I don't know, but I'm gonna check a little further. But she was one of the singers back in the 30s and 40s and 50s, blues singer, and she happened to be white. I liked a lot of white guys back then: Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin. I liked all them guys back then. I liked music, period. But I found out that my girl was out there singing some stuff that she shouldn't be singing, and that's Kate Smith. Kate, you probably know her from God Bless America. She was a very important person with Philadelphia because they felt that she was their lucky charm, and when she sang God Bless America, they put the song on, they won the championship. They even put up a statue of her. That's how much they thought about it. And the Yankees, they never opened a game for the last few years without having God Bless America by Kate Smith. But I want you to take a look at this. She made a song called That's What Darkies Were Made For. And I want you to hear this. I want you to hear this. I want you to hear this part, and then I want you to hear the full version of it. It is so ridiculous till I couldn't believe this. I couldn't believe it. But back in that time, baby, that's what they were, Anyway, so you take a look at these pictures while you're listening to the song. This is just unbelievable. That's what that's why darkies were made, Hey, I'm gonna give you a couple of the words, and so that you'll know. But first, take a listen to the song.
Kate Smith's God Bless America is a classic. It's the version used by several professional sports teams.
Please join in Kate Smith's rendition of God Bless America.
Now, Kate Smith's version is being banned by the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Flyers hockey team. The Flyers even covered up the statue honoring the singer who died in 1986. So what sparked the controversy? A fan pointed out that Kate Smith also recorded 2 songs with demeaning and racist lyrics.
Someone had picked cotton. Someone had a plant corn.
Other lyrics in the 1931 song are so offensive we can't repeat them. The Yankees have been made aware of a recording that had been previously unknown to us and decided to immediately and carefully review this new information, a team spokesman was quoted as saying. While no final conclusions have been made, we are erring on the side of sensitivity. The Flyers said several songs performed by the late Kate Smith contain offensive lyrics that do not reflect our values. God Bless America was written by the great composer Irving Berlin as a patriotic tribute to our nation. The current controversy does not involve God Bless America's lyrics, only Kate Smith.
When this world began, there was work to be done, and it seems that someone left it to the colored man. Brothers, sisters, what must be, must be. So the balance is wrong, still your faith must be strong, accept your destiny. Brothers, listen to me. picked cotton. Someone had a plant a corn. Someone had a slave and be able to sing. That's why donkeys were born. Someone had a laugh at trouble, though he was tired and worn, had to be contented with any old thing. That's why donkeys were.
Did you get that? You know, just in case you didn't get it, let me run the words by you. She said, someone had to pick the cotton. Okay? Someone had to plant the corn. Someone had to slave and be able to sing. That's why darkies were born. She believed that. And people believed that back then. You know, they really did. They actually believed that back then. That's why darkies were born. You know, I asked a guy the other day. He was a white guy, a friend of mine. I said, man, why do Caucasians hate African Americans? He said, man, I don't hate. I said, not you. I mean, I'm not broad brushing all Caucasians because they don't. But I mean, you know, those that do. Why do they hate black people? He said, I don't know. I said, wait a minute. We all got 2 legs, arms, fingers, and everything. You cut us, we bleed the same. The only difference is our skin color. We're dark and you're not. Is that why you hate? Because one is dark and the other one is not? See, anybody got reason to hate, it's us. Because you raped and pillaged our villages. You raped our women. You separated our families. You hung people. You castrated people. If anybody got a reason to hate, it's us. And you know what? We don't hate. I think that makes us superior to people that do hate. But can you explain to me why you hate African Americans? He said, Jerry, I told you I don't. I said, man, when I'm saying you, you know I'm not talking about you. But he did try to sit down and talk about that. And I really appreciate that. But he couldn't explain it. And he said it. He said, man, I couldn't explain that. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever know. I said, I don't either, man. People can say a whole lot of things, but I don't think we'll ever know why that happens, you know. But I just wanted you to see that about Kate Smith, you know. Form your own opinion. Because, you know, just because I feel that way doesn't mean that it has to go that way. Really. So I want you to sit back, relax. I'm going to come back and give people at the Chicago Transit Authority retirees an update on the attorney's hearing that was done on Tuesday, April 23rd. So I'll be right back again.
My name is Simone Edwards. I'm the CFO and Vice President at Chicago State University. On behalf of our President, Z. Scott, we'd like to welcome you and thank you for participating in such a great event.
We have Joanne Jones. She's got a scholarship from Contaga, $3,000 per year. Joe Rogers, he got a scholarship at Talladega, $4,000 a year. Denise Frazier, she has 2 scholarships. Talladega, $6,000, and Wilberforce, $12,000. Congratulations.
All I wanna do is run free.
Hey, we're back. And like I said, don't forget about the Infinite Scholar Fair that's going to be here September 19th. And we're going to be at Northeastern University. Great place. Went up there. They really wanted us to come. I think they have, for the first time, an African-American female as the president of the school. It's going to be a great fair. And we're going to turn it out as we always do. So if you got kids that are looking for scholarships, you know, have them come through. I'm going to be updating you as time go on, but make sure they get the opportunity to come through and try to extend their education. Because these colleges, a lot of them give them the scholarship right there on the spot. We gave out $9 million last year in scholarship offers. So we're going to make sure we want to top that this year. And we've been doing that for the last 7 years. So, hey, this is huge. This is big. This is big. What I want to do now is bring people up to date on the lawsuit that we filed. You know, people thinking, well, it's been so long. Oh, my goodness. And, you know, I don't know if we're going to ever get that money. I'm going to get mine. And I would advise you to stay with it because you will be able to get yours too. It's a class action. The attorneys are going to bring you up to date on the lawsuit. And that's going to be May 23rd. There's going to be a general meeting. Everybody you know, tell them to be there. I think you're going to be very satisfied with what's going on now. It is actually moving now. For the first 10 years, nothing was happening as far as a trial, going to trial to get your money. What we fought for the first 10 years was that they tried to keep us out of court. They did everything they could to keep us out of court, but we weren't having it. And they were hoping that we would give it up. But this burger right here would not give it up because it's my money. You don't know the amount of money that they took from you. They went to a hearing on the 23rd of April. Very productive, very productive. I'm going to let them explain to you where we are now. We're getting really, really close to the finish line now, okay? A couple of things that the judge is going to go over, and he wants to go over. And like I said, it feels so good to be in the trial now. I mean, after all these years, we're finally in the trial and we're moving forward. I like what they came back and told me. You be at that meeting. It's going to be May 23rd at A Safe Haven. You know, it's on Roosevelt and California. Roosevelt and California. Okay? Now, and you know to reach out to the officers too. Claude Funches and Tommy Little, Ronald Roach, Larry Whitehead, Suzette Smith, John Dobson. They'll give you information on where to be, what time to be. Most of you will get a letter or a phone call. But hey, be there. Be there. I want to switch gears a little bit now, folks. And I couldn't wait to switch gears on this. We try to have something about sports in every segment now. And the sport I'm talking about right now is golf, my favorite. How many people said Tiger Woods would never win again? How many people did? Now they're back trying to pretend like they never said it, but how many people did? I want you to take a look at this clip right here and have a laugh with me because it is so funny. All these people that said that, take a look at this clip right here.
Can Tiger Woods compete with the Justin Thomases, Jordan Spieths, Dustin Johnsons? No, is the short answer.
I'm sure you get this question a lot. Do you think he'll return his previous form?
No. Do you think he stands a chance of being the Tiger Woods we once knew?
No.
No. Here's what's going to happen. He is not ever going to win another tournament.
I don't think we'll ever see Tiger Woods win a golf tournament again.
He's showing up at these tournaments and pretty much knowing that he's not going to be there.
The short game is gone. His health, is gone.
The next press release Tiger Woods should release should be "I'm retiring."
I have considered him now for the last 5-6 years a former golfer.
You're washed. Just give up while you're ahead. Retire with some dignity.
Tiger Woods that we all knew, he will never ever be that guy again.
Okay, we're back. Did you have a good laugh? I know you did, because I did, man. It was great. It was great. Hey, I'm supposed to go out of town this weekend, and, man, I don't know. Much, where that weather is in Houston, man, I mean, you know, that's where I'm supposed to go this weekend. I might not be going, because I'm afraid of Mother Nature. When she says sit down, I sit down, Jack. But, man, that's some nasty stuff. Excuse me. Okay, listen. We're going to go, and we'll be back next week, and we'll be looking for you to talk labor. Looking to have a guest next week, so be with us next week. On our way out, take a look at this group right here. See you next week. Talk labor.
Check out my slow jam tape. We can let it play to all the love we make, alright. Yeah. Baby, come check out my slow jam tape. We can let it play to all the love we make, alright. Yeah. For all the things that you wanna do, I got something that'll set the mood, alright. Yeah. For all the things that you wanna do, I got something that'll set the mood, alright. See that see that see that see that need to gon' catch you. One taste of my love and you'll be caught up in a rapture. Know you get so lonely, so Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Golden opportunity, so I can't let it pass me. I be so anxious, like girl, it's 10-10. Where you been? Been waiting on you all day. Come on in, we can do it my way like Mr. Raymond. I can't pretend like I just wanna be friends. I want you to get it all. Poppin' in this taste so we can set it off. Let it turn you on so I can turn you out. And hit it in the basement on my mama couch. We Tony, rockin' in my mama house. Sex all night, light up the incense, lavender smell so nice. Foreplay extravaganza with all you like. It's gotta be perfect, yeah, everything just right. So baby, come check out my slow jam tape. We can let it play to all the love we make, alright. Yeah. Baby, come check out my slow jam tape. We can let it play to all the love we make, alright. Alright. All the things that you wanna do, yeah, I got something that'll set the mood, alright. Yeah. For all the things that you wanna do, I got something that'll set the mood, alright. I'ma bump this Tony Braxton when I kiss her. Better get on top and ride it like I miss her. Lady, I think I should be your mister. Show you off and post you on my Insta. You gon' always be my baby. Let me put my lips wherever, drive you crazy. Show the C, say you forever gon' be my lady. Want some of your brown sugar, you so tasty. Take it twisted, it's all about you. Hey, girl, I'm here to do what you wanted to do. Shot down, let that 3-piece gon' and set the mood. Shorty, won't you give me a sign or two? Can't no other woman compare to you. I really want you. Take my time and do it right because I really wanna put it on and press play so I can put it on you. Dive in and make it rain in Southern California. Now, baby, come check out my slow jam tape. We can let it play to all the love we make, alright. might slow jam tape. We can let it play to all the love we make. Alright. Yeah, yeah. For all the things that you want to do, I got something that'll set the mood. Alright. Yeah, 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 yeah. For all the things that you want to do, I got something that'll set the mood. Alright. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.